Elevator pitch. We are back with a little amuse-bouche of an episode, a little pitch, a little mailbag, a little awards. The only podcast on earth pitching fake award shows to each other. Will Peters.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm ready to...
We reintroduce ourselves on mic. I guess we haven't seen each other since before the holidays. Or did we?
No, we haven't.
Have we not? No, I don't think we have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Feels like it.
You look so different.
Feels like just yesterday I saw you. Last week you were larger, hairier, glasses wearing.
I had a couple of procedures.
Yeah. Good for you.
What was Nikki Glazer's joke? I got a couple of procedures by anonymous, unlicensed European doctors.
She had good work.
She's had plastic surgery jokes in both of her Golden Globes speeches, where
she's current.
She wants to announce her cosmetic surgery to the world.
Everybody does.
Yeah, well, not everybody.
Me. I'm getting work done.
Where you
as we speak?
Are you going to Brazil?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, this podcast, as soon as we do 150 views on a video every now and then, it's like time to put $40,000 into a little facelift.
It's good to check in.
Yeah. Good to check in with unlicensed European doctors.
Yep.
Anyway, the start of the award season. We had another episode that was scheduled today that we're going to push a little bit, but it's good because now we get to kind of just recollect. See where we're at. Yeah. This is not an awards prognosticating podcast. No. But we are interested in the idea of award shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where they're, or at least I was going to ask you about this, their kind of place in society, I would say. And their place in media, and also more importantly to this discussion, their place in movies.
Yeah.
Without any sort of very monocultural medium of viewing them, we're in an interesting spot. We're in a spot where the Believe That Awards, hosted by Anthony Edwards, can make a little more noise than the Oscars. So
when is that?
You've not heard about this?
No.
That was when Timmy won White Boy of the Year.
Oh, it was.
And then Ant was like, "Oh yeah, my guy Leon Nielsen." And he's like, "Oh no, Liam Neeson." Yeah, that was the.
I didn't know that
was the Believe That Awards.
See, I only know the sound bites and the images, but I don't know the event proper.
Well, this is, I guess, more of a discussion. You know?
What do awards shows mean in today's world? And
how do people consume them?
I would say people generally don't. I would say that if they do consume awards shows for whatever, medium they're looking to follow.
Yeah.
I feel like they consume the big one, which is, the Grammys, the Oscars, the Emmys.
Yeah.
And even for me, I only, of those three, as somebody who watches TV and listens to music, I never watch either the Emmys or the Grammys. I only watch
the Emmys are weird.
The Emmys are just, their timeline is so long.
It's
always hard to keep up with.
It's also like the fact that like the same thing can win for 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
That's an insane idea.
Yeah.
But like, oh, cool. The guys, from The Bear have to make another speech. I mean, I like them.
It's like, great.
Cool.
Good dudes, good folks.
Yeah, but then it's fun when they kind of get dethroned,
Yeah.
Adolescence comes and takes their fucking head off.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, Mailbag. I actually forgot to record the questions off the Instagram story. So, I remember them though.
Okay, great.
Because we have so many of them.
Yeah. They were flowing in, but you could retain them all.
I can retain them all because I have a photographic podcast memory. Only when it comes to podcast mailbag questions.
Bingo.
I'm not going to announce who they're from.
Okay.
But I'm just going to ask you them right now.
Okay.
Our quick mailbag.
These are fresh to me.
Well, all right. Well, the first question comes from Jerry riding his bike out of this office 10 minutes ago.
That's awesome.
And it's a real quick one. Not an awards one, just a movie one. After Marty Supreme, what alternate sport movie would you like to see next, Will?
Yeah, because ping pong was a good one.
Yeah.
Ping pong was fun.
Researched as well.
Hell, I'd love to give some love to lacrosse. They've done it in small PVOD ways.
Little Chris, what's his name in American Pie?
Chris Kyle, American Sniper. I don't know his last name, but I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Lacrosse has gotten mainly love as the butt of jokes, I feel like, but lacrosse rarely gets.
What kind of jokes?
Where it's just like, he plays lacrosse. He's a preppy.
Chris Oz Striker, Chris Klein.
Cool.
Yeah. It's preppy, yeah.
It's preppy. The hair. It's an easy sport to mock in a lot of ways.
But you're ready for like the Paul Rabel story.
Yeah, I'm ready to like. Lacrosse is fun.
Would you? I got an idea. I think we should get Michael Mann back in the wigwam for a like, you know what a wigwam is? It's a Native American structure.
Like a cornucopia.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We got Michael Mann, back with the tribes to do maybe like a Native American lacrosse movie.
Cool.
Did you do that?
They started it all.
Yeah.
So why not go back to our roots?
That'd be kind of sick. It's pretty violent. They do it for like war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe here, I got a comedy for you. A little quick pitch right here. Like lacrosse bro gets stuck in a time machine and gets popped out in like the French-American War, and has to like solve diplomacy by like starring in like a Native American violent lacrosse match. And they're like, yo, this guy has insane stick skills.
Jesus Christ.
How's that?
Could be a Fogo for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it. I like the history element of it. I think Michael Mann, he's in touch with the Native Americans. He's touched base with them before.
You think we get Daniel Day back for this one?
He'd play lax. He'd be incredible long pole midi. I'll tell you.
He's
that
like, I
much.
have to make my own stick.
All right, man. If you want, yeah, I'm cool with a little. We don't see a lot of sports movies. I guess we see it one every once in a while that go back to like the beginning. Like football, one time George Clooney did Leatherheads.
Leatherheads, yeah.
In baseball, they'll touch base with the oldies.
They never go back to like. I mean, I guess we actually don't know how baseball came to be. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, according to Ken Burns Baseball, there's no exact origin. They say it kind of developed in the Civil War, like around the camps.
Sure.
They started doing a version of it. It's been written about.
Trying shit out.
Yeah.
Cool.
But football, we got Leatherheads. You're right. Basketball, we don't have the James Naismith story.
Not yet.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to Derek Waters. I think there's a drunk history on that, though.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Luke Wilson's played him at some point or something like that.
He'd be good. I'd love to see a sport take it all the way back. And lacrosse, the history, I mean, we're going back a couple of centuries. So.
I don't know. Yeah. You know what my answer to that question is?
What?
I want like Army Hammer to find like Saudi money and get some like not shamed, but like some like weird director, like whoever made like Borg McEnroe with Shia LaBeouf, get that guy.
Yeah.
And just make like the Winklevoss story, but it's everything but Facebook, and it's just like their journey as like hedge fund manager kids to the, Olympic rowing team. Give me a rowing Harvard movie.
Rowing is good.
Yeah.
Rowing.
I know they did that though. The Boys in the Boat with Callum Turner.
Isn't that
directed by George Clooney? Yeah. How what's Clooney up to?
Just likes the origins thing. He likes sport and he likes origin sport. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we can do it better than both those Clooney ones.
The Boys in the Boat, I didn't hate that.
Okay.
My dad liked that movie so much, by the way.
Yeah.
That he went and like rented. Apparently, there's like a documentary about the same story about like the 1939 University of Washington rowing team.
Yeah.
Watch that as well.
Just had to get more.
Yeah.
I had to know as much as he did.
There could be other ones out there, other sports that were. Dodgeball has a movie, obviously. Yeah.
I mean, this was not the first ping pong movie.
There's Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury.
Yeah.
Took that throne.
But this treated ping pong like
a real sport
with real history too.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Safdie has really preached of the untapped history. That's, I think, more what we're getting at there. Is there any subject matter where a small amount of people take it incredibly serious, and we don't think about it, is, I think, ripe for cinematic picture treatment.
And that's lacrosse.
That's lacrosse to you. Yeah. It's regional, but it could be national.
People care.
Can we get an actor to play lacrosse well? Like, does it like that? That's the biggest thing.
I mean, no. It's so hard.
That's a hard one to fake.
Yeah, it is.
The motion is not natural. The throwing motion, the shooting motion.
You could green screen out the ball, so it's really just like as long as you got some some wrist,
dangle. Yeah,
I don't know. I think you could make it work.
All right.
You could make ping pong's hard to play how they're playing.
Yeah, Timmy Chalamet on the set of Dune 3 is now practicing his Fogo, his face-offs.
Gotta be good.
Yeah,
he'd be great.
It's just him and Momoa, just fucking.
Yeah, I like that.
Anyway,
good question, Jerry.
All right, I got a good one here. This is the next one. What's the best hang of the year, character-wise?
I mean, the easiest
This one,
answer,
I forget who. This is a good question.
The easiest answer to me is the Benicio character.
Easiest answer. I thought. Agreed. Yeah,
it's just like, yeah.
I got a sleeper for you, but I want to hear what you got.
The troops from Warfare.
Literally what I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just hanging with the guys.
I was gonna say like Will Poulter from Warfare.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, like, do you want another drink? I'm gonna go to the bar, and he's gonna look at me. He's gonna be going, no, I'm fucked up, bro.
No, man,
I'm fucked up.
I'm seeing stars.
Imagine it's you, Charles Melton, homeless Noah Centineo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're in Fallujah.
I mean, I would like to hang out with Michael Gandolfini, pick his brain a little bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Hell, Kit Connor can be there if he wants.
He could show up.
Sure.
Yeah. The Warfare cast is my all-time.
Yeah, Warfare is a good one. I'd like to skip battle if possible, but if we have to go to war, that's okay. I'll do it. But Benicio is the easy answer.
Are you on the LBX right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to do some looking around.
I'll tell you the worst hang of the year. Like someone I want to spend the least amount of time with, and it's Austin Butler in Eddington. That would make me uneasy to be in the same room as him. Yeah.
Yeah, he could be up to no good.
But I haven't seen his like 90s nostalgia movie. What was that called again? With Darren Aronofsky.
Caught Stealing.
Yeah, I haven't seen Caught Stealing.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a good hang in that one.
He could be.
He's like a bartender. Yeah.
He's like
great hat.
He's like a former minor league baseball player in that movie, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's like a bartender now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could have some fun there.
Yeah.
Maybe hang with the kids and weapons.
Okay.
Hang out in the basement.
You have famously not seen Weapons yet.
You still haven't?
I haven't seen it yet.
Because you were going to, and it
I
was
walked in the theater.
Language?
Yeah, I walked in the theater, and they decided to play it in French.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta see it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Here, I got a sleeper answer for you.
Okay.
What about Cat Williams in One of Them Days? He's a good guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm cool with that.
Or what about this though? Sleeper. Oh wait, you didn't? Did you see this? Yeah, you did see it. How about having just having a beer and talking about the wild shit you did with let's see if I can get his character name. Oh yeah, Gunny Lefferty, David Harbour in A Working Man.
Oh,
remember
nice.
when Statham goes and visits him?
Yeah, I'd hang with Harbour in that.
What does he say? He said, "We did some noble shit out there.
Yeah,
righteous shit.
We did some righteous shit out there. Harbour gives 7 minutes.
Yeah,
blind.
Harbour's talking about his orgies.
Yeah.
Lily Allen's about to sing about them. He's had quite the year. He ended up
bad time to be a Harbour fan.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect my rewatch of. Would you want to have dinner?
Silent Night.
Would you want to have dinner at Fassbender and Winslet's house in Black Bag? Not Winslet. Blanchett house in Black Bag.
I would, yeah.
Even if they truth serum you.
I got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to kill anybody.
No.
I would love to have dinner.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Love to take a tour.
Yeah.
Place. Seems like it was
seems like a real organized place.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'd hang with Fassbender.
Yeah.
I'd grab a pint with Fassbender. Try to lie to him.
Would you go on the boat with Fassbender? I think it'd be
I'd love
pretty
to fish
uncomfortable time hanging with that guy.
Yeah, I'd love to fish with him and then be like, actually, can you take me back to shore? Yeah. I don't really like it out here.
Can you take me back to your World War II Mercedes that you park here?
Yeah.
All right. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some good hangs there.
Yeah. Skylar Gazondo and Superman.
Love to catch the scoop with him.
Yeah. All right. Last question. Weapons question.
Yeah.
I think this was from Jack Tucker.
Okay.
Amy Madigan. I don't remember how he phrased it, but he said, why other than the fact that she's in Weapons has Amy Madigan had a moment this year? I'm confused. I think it's just because she's in Weapons.
I also think that it's just because she's in Weapons.
Yeah.
I may not be plugged in enough to the Amy Madigan verse to
Here's
notice that.
Here's my relationship with Amy Madigan. Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
And Married to Ed Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two great things to
awesome things
to be a part of.
And Ed Harris is now at the fucking Golden Globes and shit.
Yeah.
He looks great.
I mean, he looks awesome. I mean, during Weapons, I was looking at Amy Madigan and I was like, man, who is that?
Yeah.
I like, it wasn't afterwards. I was like, holy shit. That was Amy friggin' Madigan.
Yeah.
Really, really threw one over my head.
There you go. Well, she got some crazy makeup in that.
Her moment, I don't know. I didn't know that she was really having one other than.
Are people doing like a lot of like revisiting her old work? Can you name another Amy Madigan movie?
I feel like I did see her in something recently that like an older watch. That was, what did I?
She's in Gone Baby Gone.
Man,
have you ever seen Gone Baby Gone?
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
I don't. I think it's not that great.
All right.
Oh, it was Uncle Buck was on the TV not too long ago, and I was
like, Little Women just on the TV over
there? There has been some BBC series, like mini series, playing in the Edit Bay for 5 hours.
Okay.
A young Colin Firth and Helena Bonham Carter's sister, presumably, is in that one.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, but
that's cool.
Yeah, Madigan. I mean, there's not much to check out. Like if you're going back, I think it's just Weapons.
Field of Dreams. Come on.
And
oh wait, she's also in that Josh O'Connor movie this year. Apparently, the one where he's like a cowboy rebuilding.
Oh, really?
What happened to that movie?
I don't think it's ever come out. I think it's like
it's not come out. It must be like a Sony Picture Classics Barry job.
They like to hold them.
Yeah,
hold them until they can't use them no more. But I mean, I didn't know that Amy Madigan was really to get into awards.
Let's transfer
space. I didn't know that Amy Madigan was like really in the supporting actress race until I saw.
Oh, she is
the Blank Check Vulture collab, the Critical Darlings podcast that's going on right now. And they had a clip about Amy Madigan really being involved here. She won at the Critics' Choice Award.
But isn't it locked up by someone else, or is it locked up by her?
Best Supporting Actress seems pretty wide open, and at worst it's wide open, and it could be hers. Like the other competition is really at this point seems to be Tiana Taylor for One Battle After.
Oh, so it's not Sentimental Value. What's her name?
Elle Fanning.
No.
Oh, other sister.
Yes.
Inga.
Yeah,
Ib's
Inga.
daughter.
I thought she would have a real run.
I mean, I think she's great. I just don't think she has any.
Inga Ipsdoctor.
I don't think she's got any American consulate to push her.
She's got me.
I mean, she's got us, but our listenership needs to go way up if we want to help her out.
I think probably Tiana Taylor, best speech potential. Probably we should probably.
She's great. I think, and that clip. I'm just quoting that clip from Critical Darlings. They say that the reason that Amy Madigan is so strong in this race, as opposed to Tiana Taylor, who is very, very good, but she's just in the beginning of the movie.
I know.
And she exits.
Yeah.
And Amy Madigan is the end of Weapons.
Tiana Taylor's sort of like Ed Harris in Top Gun. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And so with Madigan, you leave Weapons. I mean, she's pivotal to the ending of the movie.
Yeah. If Tiana Taylor showed up at the end of
If she had one more moment.
Yeah. And she reads the letter at the end of the movie. She kind of circled back and really had that in person.
Yeah.
This could be a different story.
It really could be. I actually think it would definitely be hers to lose. Like it would be, because she is so strong. She is the movie.
Speaking of awards, PTA, I watched a clip of PTA like 25 years ago, and he's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm motherfucking PTA. And now I saw him win the Golden Globe, and he went up and he was like, he seems like nervous to talk in public now.
I think he's really mellowed out. And I think
not even mellowed out. I think he's doing a bit, to be honest with you.
Oh, interesting.
I think he's like, oh, little old me.
I mean, that's a good way to win an award in this town. Is
Literally.
to show a little humility.
He's going over humility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to place yourself in position.
I'm like, Pete, he seems like a great hang. I'm like, why are you going up? And he's like, oh.
It really helps cement the story of a guy that's came out so brash, did really, really well.
Yeah.
But then has kind of come around and been like, Yeah, I'm just still trying to save this art.
Yeah, I'm just out here.
And I think it will.
He was cradling his Golden Globe yesterday.
I think it'll definitely win.
He's cradling it.
I think
he's gonna win director.
I think he'll definitely win.
Lock it up right now.
You can lock that one up.
David Ayer not in the mix for Working Man.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He'll sneak into 5, but he won't.
I'm actually going to a Soho House FYC event for David Ayer.
What?
It's in the parking garage. Anyway, award shows in general.
Yeah.
We paused it. Now we're going back to the conversation. That's just the kind of co-host I am on this podcast.
Kind of what we do here.
Yeah. Will, you pointed out something very interesting. Before we started recording, I asked, "Did you watch Golden Globes?" You said no. I saw the clips after.
Yeah.
And then when I asked you about the Anthony Edwards Believe That Awards, you said I just knew that from clips.
Yeah.
You know? And I think we're circling towards something that I'm going to get to when we're trying to pitch fake award shows, which is like, I guess, like, what is the purpose of the long form award show? Because if the answer is to get a bunch of celebrities in a room and see what happens, then that can just be clipped, obviously.
Yeah.
So is there any purpose to the long form award show, or are we, as we do in the podcast world, purely clip farming at the Oscars?
Well, everybody's clip farming.
Yeah.
First and foremost, everybody loves clip farming.
Including not us.
Yeah. Secondly, though, I think that, to me, the long form, like, awards format or anything like that, it really exists in the big game, so to speak, which is, is the Oscars. I think, like, everything else, to me, like, you've got to be really deep in the weeds of, like, you're tracking it. You're trying to, like, play along from home. If you're watching the Critics' Choice, you're watching the SAG Awards. Like, all these awards are very interesting. To me, I'm always like, I look at the results. I might catch an award speech, but I'm not watching them live.
Well, you know what's fallen by the wayside is they're all kind of carbon. I guess they have different voting bodies, Yeah. Like, first of all, the Critics' Choice apparently is not even critics at large who are voting for that one.
Yeah.
But I guess they all do have different awards bodies, but critic voting bodies. But at the same time, they're all kind of the same award show, obviously.
Yeah,
they're like weirdly too similar to the Oscars,
Yeah.
In just like visuals,
Yeah.
Like there's multiple times I'll see a clip of like a Robert Downey Jr. speech, and I'm like I think that's from the Oscars, but it could also be from the the Screen Actor Guild Award. You know? But what's fallen by the wayside is I saw a clip of Christian Bale Joseph Gordon-Levitt promoting Dark Knight Rises on like Instagram at the like MTV Movie Awards in like 2012 or something. And you're missing that kind of alternate version of these where it's like they show up in street clothes.
Yeah.
And they are a little more drunk and they don't care because they're on like, channel 76.
Yeah.
Now there's too much homogeny in it, and that's why it feels more like clip farming,
Yeah.
Where because we're not even getting the context of the long form award shows, there's actually just really no visual distinction between what's going on.
No, it's just they're just wearing a different suit, a different dress. I think that is ultimately the biggest thing that's missing in the award space because TV is, because cable's irrelevant at this point.
Because according to Derek Thompson, TV is everything. Everything is TV.
That's what Derek would say.
Yeah.
But here we would say that cable is dead. And that, in a big way, I think that the awards season misses the presence of an MTV Movie Awards, of hell, even a Nickelodeon Teen Choice Awards.
Kids' Choice Awards.
Well, I miss a Teen Choice too.
You miss a teen too?
I miss teens in them involved. But any sort of, you're right, when a plainclothes celebrity, I mean, I watched yesterday Jim Carrey's speech for winning Best Villain at the Kids' Choice Award or whatever, or maybe it was MTV for the Cable Guy.
Yeah. Oh, and that's an old one.
Yeah, and he runs up and down the aisles, and he goes around the whole goddamn place until he gets up there, and he gives a great speech where because he's like, this doesn't matter. I'm just having fun.
It's also like on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
At 9:30 on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
And like maybe someone like VHS records it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is like the fragmentation of these award shows makes it like unbelievably hard to have any natural moment on stage.
Yeah.
and mind you, like what makes it worse is like Will Smith is now, going North Pole to South Pole on National Geographic because he slapped Chris Rock on stage.
Yeah.
Creating the only kind of like break in the award show industrial clipping complex, There's really no room for error, I would say, anymore after that.
Yeah.
We are completely in no, Jim Carrey will not be running across any stages or anything.
Yeah, nobody's going to be doing anything real crazy tonight.
And I also noticed the Heated Rivalry guys. You watching Heated Rivalry at all? I know we got the Netters logo behind us here. Yeah.
We're clip farming.
Yeah, talk about clip farming, guys. Like, this is the same place.
Rachel's been watching it.
Okay.
She watched the whole thing.
I watched one episode,
and it was on in our apartment. But I was present for an episode. I wasn't really locked into it, but
I think it's very well made.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say is that the co-stars they presented an award.
Yeah.
They came out really trying, really playing up their whole thing.
I mean, this is their shot, right?
This is their dude. This guy was. I was at for Mark's birthday last week. I was at this restaurant. That guy was a fucking waiter there last year in Culver City.
And now he's Christian Bale.
Yeah. No. My point is that they really, it's like they're really going for it.
Yeah.
Anyone not in that position, it's just a lose-lose game. Not a lose-lose game, bad performance. I mean, you just have to go like RDJ mode, and you just have to give like a tight 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then that's all you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, even this year compared to last year's awards, where Timmy was kind of, he was really shaking things up, and when he wins at SAG, he gives gives that.
Yeah,
that
he's like,
really,
I'm going to be one of the goats.
Yeah,
he zagged it for sure.
Yeah. And then this year, he's been pretty quiet. Like
he's tempered down
at the Globes, and he's been like, and I know the big picture had speculated that they're like, I think that there's camp is like, we're playing more humble this year, and
fuck that.
I mean, I agree as well. I think that a lot of the voting body, though, they like to make you feel like they made you earn it, I think, and typically that also comes into age as well, where it's like you had to do your time, but I think the award body wants to feel like you're so grateful and that you worked really hard to get this and you played by their rules. And I think that Timmy's kind of in line with that right now. I think, we'll see if it wins, but
I don't know. I think he's got did he win? He won a Critic Choice.
I believe. Did win Critics, and he's won Golden Globes
for Best Male Actor in a Drama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he could really win an Oscar this year.
He really could. Now, I think last year, well, for actress, it was split, I know, between Mikey Madison and
Demi Moore. Yeah, because she wanted Demi Moore wanted the Globes.
Yeah, Demi Moore had a real, so it
ebbs and flows. Yeah, you can go on a run at the beginning. And
I could really see Leo catching some steam later on. I could still totally see Leo winning, like with the Oscars.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now Timmy's got a good spot.
I think the Timmy. I think he goes and gives one more hot speech before because everyone remember he didn't win before, so I guess he didn't have an opportunity. But he goes up and he wins the SAG for Complete Unknown. I forget what it specifically was. Was it just male actor or breakthrough?
I think it was just actor.
He goes up and he speaks, and that was like right before the Oscars.
Yeah.
And but that was it was right before the Oscars. It was late February when he did that. All right, guys, it's early January, right? He can't do that for 3 straight months at 3 different award shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by that point, the voting is closed too, when he does that last year.
Exactly.
So he's still got a window to do one now to kind of cement that before voting closes.
Or he doesn't do it, and he does it after the window's closed. He's like, fuck that. I'm going to have a couple gin and tonics and say I'm the GOAT.
Whatever, I don't get frig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. I did, not to shift gears too much, but I did have another wrinkle in the what is the form of the version of the long form broadcast for. And this has to do with literally where we are. We're in a quote unquote content studio recording this. We're in a podcast studio, and next to us there's people editing YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like what media and television is, I would say, for people our age in a lot of ways, right? And this is what people work in when they're in their 20s in media and television.
Yeah.
But the expertise and the long lineage of expertise in variety show television is pretty necessary to put these shows on. And I'm constantly watching award shows these days, wondering like why the camera coverage sucks, or like why they couldn't figure out how to get the guy to like announce it correctly. There's so many like weird producerial and technical decisions that are like not only like, ooh, that's a choice, you know, but more like, wow, that's just like a lack of like no one with experience told you that wasn't going to work. And now you're doing it at like the biggest stage possible.
Yeah.
My question is like, if you ever think about the reason that these award shows are becoming increasingly unwatchable, like as a long form product, is because that like 50 years ago, there were like 1,000 variety shows on television a year. And now there's award shows and that's about it.
I mean, I think, yeah, like having all that helped, but it also like in a big way, that was something to do. Like now it's the same thing we talk about all the time where it's like, you know, everything's vying for your attention. Whereas like beforehand, it was like, you know, if there was 3 channels and one of them had a variety show, it'd be like, I'll probably check that out.
That's basically your Instagram. And it's a variety show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to see lots tonight, all right. There might be a monkey up here. There might be some plates spinning around. You know, I'm going to get at least one comedian.
Red Panda's coming out.
We'll see what happens. But you know, it's like there's so much vying for your attention that I think that I think that's the biggest thing with these award shows, that in so many ways they're just of a different era too, that is hard to get back to in any way, because I think that space doesn't occupy people's attention nearly as much. And I think, and even to the point of like, the Golden Globes is so stuck in their ways with like to the fact that it's like they still have a category breakdown of comedy/musical. Like these awards are still in 1956. Like
I think they keep that because people get so pissed off about it.
I think people would be like, you took away musical, but I think there'd be some people. I think most people would be like, yeah, I haven't seen a musical.
But then there's always a musical, and you're like, oh shit.
I guess I'm glad they had it this year. But it's like it always becomes like, oh, so One Battle After Another was a comedy, but Sinners was a drama. Like,
was One Battle in comedy?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I loved Lockjaw's musical number in that.
Yeah,
movie.
It's like how are we we're just going around distinguishing genre. Like that award show has so many little quirks to it.
All right, I want to circle back to the Anthony Edwards Believe That Awards.
Yeah,
it's a highly edited award show. By the way, funny one. So the White Boy of the Year was one of them. It was like Adam Sandler. He like sometimes they read off nominees, and other times it was just like a photo on the screen of the nominees.
Okay.
He had Woman of the Year, all right, was one of the categories. Candace Parker won. And the idea is that someone wins, and then they would just show up on Zoom, right?
Oh, okay.
And they would talk. So, like, Timothy Chalamet, like, zooms in from, like, Budapest on the set of, like, Dune Part 3.
Yeah.
And then Candace Parker comes in. But the nominees for, like, Woman of the Year, it was, like, Candace Parker. It was, like, someone else, a random person. One of the nominees was Dana Walden.
Who's Dana Walden?
Like the CEO, the chief operating officer of Disney, who like might get Bob Iger's job. Why is Anthony Edwards?
He's just a big fan. Yeah. he must have met her one time.
That's so interesting. Anyway, but
she was close.
Something I watched that version. It's 25 minutes long. It's a really edited video.
Okay.
And I do wonder, like, what does an award show look like if it's just like edited instead of like this long live drawn out thing?
Yeah,
because we already are kind of self-editing these things for ourselves the next day as we pick and choose what clips we want to watch out of them.
That's true. I mean, I think that's
just a thought. I think you'd get less like, oh my god, but
yeah, I think that like a funny way, like to go back to variety shows, like Sabrina Carpenter kind of did that.
I was on the set of it.
The Sabrina Carpenter Christmas thing? Really?
Yeah, I was there.
You were a PA? Or you were in the audience?
No, that was part of my old job.
Was it really?
Yeah, no, I can't talk too much on mic about this.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, Sabrina and I had a real tiff. No. I was there at the Sunset Las Palmas studios.
Well, yeah,
I went from that set. Sorry to interrupt you. I went from that set to this podcast one night.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Just the life I live.
I mean, that was like a callback to old like holiday variety specials, but it was heavily edited, and it was tight, quote unquote. Like it was, they let it breathe a little, but I was like, oh, this, and that was, for Netflix. I was like, this feels like the type of thing Netflix would do a lot more of.
And it was shot like a scripted show.
Yeah, it wasn't shot like it was on ABC.
Yes.
So that I mean, I could totally see, because Netflix does the SAG Awards, I think.
They do. And
I could
YouTube's
totally
going to have
them.
the Oscars now.
Yeah, that's right. I could totally see Netflix leading the charge on that specifically. Or one of these, if one of these award show wants to stick out, they should go that route. I mean, honestly, the other award show that I look forward to, I rarely watch it like for long stretches though, is the Indie Spirit Awards, because you get some really good speeches from the Indie Spirit Awards.
It's also people who are less famous, which helps. That might be the thing. Everyone
kind of vying for attention.
It's a little bit of a catch-22, because on some level you're like, I want to see the most famous people in the room, but on another level you're like, it's actually kind of funnier when they're like not the most famous people, but there's like 5 people that are really, really famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's an example of like a tiny movie that had a big star in it that they're going to show up to the Indie Spirit Awards?
Well, I mean, for Uncut Gems, it was like, it's not a tiny movie, but it was...
Yeah, like Sandler would be there.
Yes. Yeah. Sandler's speech for Uncut Gems when he won is incredible. It's like 6 minutes long. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and Mulaney and Kroll would do those shows.
Yeah.
And they were really funny.
And
it was like
spirits.
It was like in a tent on the beach.
Yeah. I think they still do it.
Oh, really?
Like that. Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in Santa Monica.
Oh, it's just like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a cool time in the like 2010s when that show kind of took off in a way.
Yeah.
Because it really did kind of have a moment there.
Yeah, it was. They were really doing something there.
And talk about like different fits. Like you knew you were at the Spirit Awards based on like the way people dressed and like all that kind of stuff. They dressed a little weirder. Timothy Chalamet, I think, had like a white Prada jumpsuit he wore there or something like that one year.
It's cool.
Yeah, for like Call Me by Your Name or some shit.
YouTube does it. They do the
YouTube does it now?
Yeah, I think since last year. I think that's like a...
We'll check these out. I mean, there is like an argument to go against what I'm saying, like the Kai Cenat, idea of like maybe live entertainment is kind of, there is a market for it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like those shows are edited at all. They're just kind of vibing on live.
Yeah, and people dig that, man.
I don't know what that
not
is.
For me, but people do. Lots, clearly. I mean... Except for when Willie tries to go 7 under... playing golf. I watch every second,
and we're in the background of it.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, Indie Spirit Awards has been on YouTube actually since 2023.
Yeah, okay.
In the last few years.
All right, pitch fake award shows.
Yeah,
I think. Oh wait, I wrote down. Yeah, we'll do this in there. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're ready to kind of jump into that.
Yeah.
I've got a few I want to run by you.
Cool.
Now, do you mind if I kind of jump off here?
Please.
Are all yours like movie related? Because I had one that wasn't.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought of maybe breaking the mold, and then I didn't.
Oh, really?
Of like going to something like what's something else that could come up with an award show for, and then I didn't.
Well, just in the topic of conversation with that, it's funny that like every podcast has an awards. It's just a great idea for an episode. You know, is to have like an award show, and the structure of an award show is actually pretty translatable to a lot of things.
Yeah.
In podcast form, like we could just go on and make like categories about fucking anything right now and have it. So I do find it interesting that some of those are like far more entertaining to listen to / watch than like an actual award show.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because they can talk shit about the awards that they're giving out, but I do think that there's something to that.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about like movies, and I was like, every episode of The Rewatchables is kind of an award show.
Yeah, true.
There's just categories and they give out awards.
Yeah.
Now I wonder like if the problem with televised award shows is maybe that they are too broad, I do wonder maybe if like they were a little more niche, like the Bowen Yang award show that he had, if there would be a little more fervor behind them.
Yeah. You'd be like, I don't know who's going to win this. This award didn't exist until 7 seconds ago.
When it's like the Dion Waiters Heat Check Award,
This could be anybody.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I guess 2 out of 10 people know who Dion Waiters is, but we're going to give out this award. I want to see that award on stage given to a celebrity accepting it more than like best musical or comedy.
Yeah, I'd like to see him have a little more fun.
Yeah.
And they will never do that. They'll never have that kind of fun.
Picture this, you're at work. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, who friggin' knows? And then ding, an email comes into the inbox. It's the Pioneer newsletter. You read through it. You say, God damn, if that wasn't a cold cocktail for my inbox. Sign up today at thepioneer.online. That's thepioneer.online. All right, back to the show.
I have an untapped movie award show.
Okay.
That's kind of around this. Will, are you on Twitter still?
I'm not.
You're not on Twitter.
Not in the Twitterverse.
I'm not on Twitter. You're on Instagram sometimes. So.
I am, yeah.
I'm sure you get a lot of movie stuff that comes up on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, Independent Spirit Awards.
It's been there.
More and more, I'm getting friends of mine who are wanting to see movies because they saw a clip of it on TikTok or Instagram, which I'm all for, actually. To be honest with
it's
you.
good.
I think it's good. You see a clip of something, you go, ooh, I don't want to watch this entire thing on Reels.
Yeah.
I'm going to go wait till I can see this on the big screen.
I support it.
support
Any
it.
way to get your butt in a seat.
Yeah. But that kind of like circled back to like this idea that like there's a real clip market around movies, and some movies have a real rewatchable clip market, you know? And I want to introduce you to, I wish I had a better name for this, but just let's call it the Clippies for now. All right.
Cool.
And it's an award show about achievement in movie moments. All right.
Okay.
These moments could be very much isolated from the exact movie, like Philip Seymour Hoffman saying "shut the fuck up" in the mattress store in Punch Drunk Love or something like that. You can kind of see that, and Philip Seymour Hoffman, one of our best achievers in clip art. You know,
Yeah.
you could really take 30 seconds from a lot of different Philip Seymour Hoffman performances.
Good.
And I think that's kind of like the energy I want to go with here.
Cool.
And here's the reason I think it would be a good award show is we show all the clips in the award show. So it's like Benicio del Toro, the few small beers moment, and we see it, and then it's like Benicio del Toro. You cut back to him, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then you get them to go up on stage, and all of a sudden they're not like, this piece of art is the most important thing for whatever that we've done, or all of a sudden you're kind of, because they're such increment moments that they're accepting awards for, they kind of just have to like talk about the moment that they're accepting the award for.
Yeah.
And it gets them to kind of just shoot the shit a little more than like stand on a soapbox.
Yeah, they're not there for a cause. They're there for that moment.
They're there for the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it for the meme.
Yeah. I mean, that is, the Oscars are always trying to figure out what to do about clips.
Yeah.
And so often it's like, we see, at least with actors, where it's like, oh, that feels like that's their Oscar moment.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's like an awesome clip to play.
I think we're going to make an award show. Well, they don't even play the clips of the Oscars anyway.
Yeah. They
brought them back for a few.
Yeah, did they last year?
They kind of did,
Yeah.
not enough.
They really go back and forth on that.
Well, they do. And the person who took away all the clips was when Steven Soderbergh produced the COVID Oscars.
Yeah.
And they did it at the Union Station in downtown LA.
Yeah.
Which was a really cool set, but a very weird COVID Oscars. He made a lot of bad decisions. Let's just call them that.
Taking some liberties.
But I did like the one idea he had. He, first of all, instead of any clips, he had actors talk about other actors, which ironically they've been doing for 5 fucking months up to the award show.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why we needed to do that. But I think that the great idea he had was just make it more intimate, like literally make the room smaller, which is something the Globes and the Hollywood Hilton have had an advantage of, is that it's a Saturday Night Live idea where it's like the smaller the room, the more chance there is for shit to happen. You know, don't make it at the Dolby Theater. Keep it tiny. So I see this as kind of like if the Oscars is like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, this is sort of like Bachelor in Paradise, right?
Okay.
We're gonna do this. This is like kind of maybe before or after. Be funny if it's after.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of the hangout, So it kind of works in promotion to the big stuffy Oscars.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It would be a good pit stop along the way to Oscar.
And it's different. Yeah, it's different. Everyone's in, some cash kind of clothes.
We're just hanging out.
I got some categories for you. They kind of sound like rewatchables categories.
Okay.
But, also, let's do it at the Chateau Marmont so we get the celebrities to show up.
Cool.
Do it like at the Chateau Marmont in the dining room there.
I'm doing mine on all time in Los Feliz.
You're doing
The kitchen.
Yeah, and like let's maybe like lock the broadcast feed like they do it on like a UFC fight, so people can't like start like clipping it easily.
Okay.
That's what I had. Oh, you can't clip the Clippies. I thought that'd be kind of funny.
The Clippies cannot be clipped. Sorry.
Anyway, this is the other idea I have. If they're like in pairing with the Oscars, you take every Best Picture nominee has to have a representative to sit on like a dais, like it's a Comedy Central roast, like on the stage.
Okay.
So
That's
good.
good.
So we get to watch people watch people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I had some gimmies, the Rick Dalton Award for Achievement in Screen Grab Art.
Cool.
You know?
Yeah.
The Bibaween Award for Achievement in Twitter Edit Opportunity.
Cool.
The Margin Call Award for Achievement in Roundtable Conversation.
Yeah.
That's for, when you just want to watch the roundtable scene of a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see a group get together.
Yeah, and this is like kind of probably the most like the I fucked guys like you in prison for achievement in just clippable screenwriting, right?
Yeah.
You're like, well, I just want to hear that one line again.
I just need that one more time.
That's the Few Small Beers run right there.
Yeah. That would be the clear winner.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd be worried that execs would come and get involved and make this just like the lamest show ever.
You don't think they'd like to name it the I fucked guys like you in prison award?
That's what would make it punk rock. And the execs would come in and be like, can we call it like the good line award? Nah, man. Tell him what he did.
Dude, speaking of clips, speaking of the former artist known as Chris Pratt, I saw a clip of him on Parks and Rec. You ever watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
When he used to like recreate movies and episodes of that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He did the Roadhouse fight scene. He did that, and he was like, Swayze rips his esophagus out, and then he's like showing it to everyone, and he goes, yeah. So the guy would starve to death. That's why. That's why he died. Oh man,
Chris Pratt was really onto something.
he was really funny on that show. Yeah.
What happened?
He does the move before, but now it's for self-defense. Rips his esophagus out, starves to death. Now he dies.
That's a good award show. I
Yeah.
like the Clippies for
All
sure.
right, that's mine.
Yeah.
I gotta have a host though.
Yeah.
I still think I would love to say Mulaney, but I think Mulaney's been, with all due respect to Mulaney, I don't know, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's been a little like pilled by the agency world. I think
Yeah.
he's a little too put together now.
Yeah.
I need him to get fucking Independent Spirit awarded again.
Yeah.
I need maybe someone like that. I think Anthony Edwards should be our announcer. Like when they're coming up to the stage, get Anthony Edwards to say shit.
Yeah.
When they're coming up. But we need someone a little inside Hollywood. I was thinking, do you think Downey Jr. would host this? It's pretty low stakes. I think you need like
Are you paying him $20 million?
I think you need like a real like mayor of Hollywood to legitimize it. So it's not just like, hey, look at the comedian take shots at these guys.
Would Clooney take a stab?
I think you need to go that way. Yeah.
I think Clooney could play ball. I think RDJ would be like, I'd love to. You got like 15-20 million for me? Clooney though, not that he doesn't like to get paid, but because I mean obviously we're starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
We can only
Should we get QT up there? The fucking worst actor of the year.
you know where I'm going.
The award for weak sauce performance of the year. I think everyone's got to stop ganging up on QT.
He just
Come on, guys. It's like it's fucking punching low. It's everyone's like, oh, he punched down when he hit on Paul Dano. Legendary director. He could say whatever the fuck he wants. Now he's insulting actors. I think everyone cheap shot at QT for what he did now.
Yeah.
It's old.
I think everybody just needs to stop talking. Wait for the award show. Wait for the Clippies. Air it out at the Clippies. Yeah.
Anyway.
I like that. I like that show.
Yeah. All right.
I've got a show for you
Give it to me.
called The Debaucheries.
The Debaucheries.
And I want to highlight in movies this is all the stuff that they don't want you to see. This is all like this is both on screen and I want to air a little off screen laundry at these awards. Like, the the worst extramarital affair this film season.
So does that mean that these guys are not showing up?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be some people that definitely don't go.
You think you're gonna get anyone to go?
I think I'll get some folks.
You think you're gonna get like George Clooney to clap at like most like worst marriage of the year?
I do think that this award show would ultimately be pretty lame because I think you're not gonna get people to show up.
Yeah,
but I do think highlighting like especially like
the Ben Affleck Lifetime Achievement Award at the Debaucheries. Yeah.
It like and also highlighting like action movies in general a little bit more where it's like the best kill.
Well, yeah, maybe we should it's like kind of like the Spike Guys Choice Awards. Remember that? They got like real celebrities show up. There's a clip of David Fincher and Brad Pitt accepting an award at that show.
It's different. That's good stuff. I mean, yeah, I want Statham to show up. I want like best roundhouse kick this year. I want people that like
He's presenting the award to himself.
The winner is me. Goodbye. And like best on-screen drinking, best on-screen sig.
Yeah.
Like I want to get into like the stuff that is all the debauchery, best party scene. Like really get into the stuff. This is for teens, you know. This is for people who like the dirt. I think if we want people to show up though, we got to stay away from the gossip. We got to stay away from that. So if we go into the route of...
It's kind of like Clippy's related because like these are little moments in...
They are little moments. Yeah. I honestly, I think that's where the award shows can really shine, is where it's like finding ways where it's not just like, this is the best performance.
And every award show is best performance, which I guess you need to tally up to being like, oh, Demi Moore has won this, but Mike Madison's won that.
But you'd like to see people be like, oh, I'm going to the debaucheries because I think I won best bottle of the head this year. I'm accepting that award.
Yeah.
They break the award over your head. It's sugar glass, but still.
Can we get Danny McBride to host the debaucheries?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes. If he's available, absolutely.
I would like to bring back Spike TV just to host this. Yeah.
I mean, Spike TV would be a perfect YouTube entity now. Like Spike TV,
I feel like it is probably.
They probably have a YouTube channel. I guess
two guys in Encino just running it right now.
YouTube.
There's like 2 employees of Spike TV left. Yeah.
I mean, there is a hashtag Spike TV.
Spike TV Classics. Is that what's going on there?
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like that people are like just posting Spike TV. This Spike TV needs to get on YouTube. They need to put their own stuff out there.
Yeah, where is the Spike TV library? You know,
I feel like it's got to be owned by Paramount somehow.
Yeah, it's definitely a Viacom channel.
Who owns Spike TV?
It's definitely Viacom.
Yeah. It was. So, Spike TV would have made an absolute killing as a YouTube channel. They were just they made a killing as a TV channel, and then TV died on them.
And then TV got woke on them, dude.
They should have moved to YouTube 20 years ago.
I feel like Paramount under the Ellison reign is slowly just going to become Spike TV, by the way. So
great.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
I'm tired of everything else. I can't feel anything. I need Spike TV to reintegrate my life.
I need to get spiked.
I need to get spiked. This would be a Spike TV YouTube channel original, The Debaucheries.
Yeah, well, I like this. I think that maybe there's a world in which we could just do this show without anyone there.
Sure.
What's funny about the White Boy of the Year thing is it's almost like any other podcast announcing it until Timothée Chalamet like straight up shows up on your Zoom to accept the award.
Yeah.
That's another power. Maybe this could be the debaucheries. You know, as much as we want to get people in the room, the debaucheries maybe sound like something, even the Clippies too, where like, it's like, fucking zoom in, you know?
Yeah. You want an award, you show up. Whoa. Bless you.
Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah, you want an award at the debaucheries, you better show up.
So we got maybe McBride hosting the debaucheries.
Yeah.
What's the location for this? Is it? It can't
house.
Be. It can't be all.
My house in Nashville.
Where is Spike TV putting this on? Do you remember the sets they used to do for the Guys' Choice Awards, where they had like, they do like an Aspen style like fireplace with like antlers on stage?
No, not really.
We used to really like stereotype personalities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, they'd be like,
what do guys like?
This is like a show for like guys.
Yeah.
Here you go. And most guys are probably like, this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Finally, an award show for me.
For me, guys.
For me, all guys.
And now presenting Dudes of the Years, the heated rivalry guys.
And that'd be great.
Yeah.
Get them out there.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to be at the debaucheries. Best on-screen male sex scene. That's absolutely
What's debaucherous about that?
I mean,
the Russian guy.
Extreme sex on camera? I think that's pretty debaucherous.
Yeah, it is.
They win. They won.
There actually is like some really good cigarette smoking in the show.
They'll get that one too.
It's pretty like sensual cigarette smoking. Like cool. he's really flirting with the cigarette. I would say.
Heat rivalry will sweep the debauchery.
Yeah,
good for them.
That'd be a good zag.
Yeah,
it'd be a really good zag.
They get some great attention there.
Yeah. Wow.
At our first time award show.
I like this. Do you want to hear about? We got a few seconds left.
Yeah.
You want to hear about my outside movie award show?
Yeah, please.
I think it's actually a good idea.
Okay.
I want to celebrate just like the types of professions that people 26, 27, 28, mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s, just kind of the professions that we've had. This is a running joke with Noah Paradise and I, where like we'd come home. This is when I was working at Sony mostly, but we'd come home and be like, "Yo, like, what was your?" Because we were both technically coordinators.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was your best coordination of the day? And you'd say something like, "Yo, like this guy was on like the BCC, and I like expertly like finessed him like off of the email and like through this other person in the way." It'd just be like dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the coordinates. I don't know. I don't really have a name for it. Achievement in mid-level office work.
Cool.
I think this would be a good award. I think this would be like a good, if someone like really, we should get Jack Lawler, like work, retire, die. You should really put some thought into this one right here.
This idea is free.
Liaise of the year.
Yeah.
CC to BCC of the year.
Yeah.
Sick day of the year.
Yeah.
And like you like really like think out the nominees and people like submit their liaise or whatever.
Yeah.
And you just get them to like come on Zoom when they win the award.
Yeah.
And it's just some dude like fucking zooming in from like Cedar Rapids. And he's like, "Sup guys?" He's like, "Yeah, I work at and he just has some like random job and he just takes you through like one weird fucking thing he did like one day that like fired him up.
That was awesome, dude.
I would be really fascinated by that.
Yeah, Davis Clark could host this.
Davis Clark should host this, or he should at least be on the red carpet.
Yeah. He's obviously doing the red carpet interviews. they're nearly impossible to watch.
I'd like offsite of the year. Could be a good one. Someone who planned like a really fun offsite.
Best Topgolf excursion.
Yeah. Be like, we went bowling, but I actually got chicken fingers. And
be like, yeah.
Be like, all right, cool, man.
Yeah, it's sweet. Best of the year.
I'm really I'm getting more and more fascinated by like the day in my life videos, and I think we should just kind of blow those out.
I love them.
Yeah, I think they're so fascinating.
Yeah, I love watching people I couldn't know less about.
Yeah.
Do what appears to be the most mundane shit of all time. For a minute and a half.
Yeah, this is like when I told you about the movie I watched when you told me to sign up for Mubi.
Yeah,
which by the way, I guess now is a champion of like AI soldiers or something like that. Are you following the
I just know they have like real Saudi money too.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like Mubi's got some problems. They need to probably
they got funding from like Sequoia Capital or something, which apparently is like like funding AI oil super soldier weapons. I don't know.
Jim Jarmusch is pissed.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
He doesn't have it. But I watched the one about like this guy and it's like shot from the back of his car and it's him driving home from work in Australia every day. It's just like the most mundane thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, why am I 45 minutes? And I was like, I'm still watching this.
This could have been a TikTok though, no doubt.
Yeah.
And it could have been one hell of a 90-seconder.
Instead it was, do you know the movie was 2.5 hours long?
Wow.
Yeah. It's like, well, he's talking to his daughter on the phone now. I want to catch what's going on here.
Yeah, I do feel like movies that really get into like the mundanity of life and like where it's like you're really just watching somebody do something like Gene Dealman, which is like
what's that?
Gene Dealman.
I've never heard of that.
It was the Sight and Sound #1 movie a couple years ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Chantal Akerman's movie, 4.5 hours long.
Okay.
And it's about a woman. The name is much longer. It's in French. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's Jean Dealman, apartment 23.
Yeah.
Brussels. It's long.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. It plays every once in a while around it. I think it's about to play in LA like in like a week or so.
Okay.
But it's 4.5 hours and it's about a woman like going through day to day, just like her life. And it was the #1 movie, Sight and Sound, and it obviously sparked like a whole thing where people were like, "What? This? What the fuck are you talking?"
It's slow cinema, dude.
Yeah, it's slow cinema like to the max. And honestly, I'm like, I feel like the slow cinema, I understand it's got to be long so you understand the effect. But I feel like if you could take the applications of slow cinema, put in like 85 minutes, I think I'd be a lot more interested.
Well, that's what happened with the slow cinema show. Do you know about this show in like Finland or something?
No.
They had somewhere in the Nordic countries, they had like a slow cinema phenomenon. A few years ago, it was like a government-sponsored channel put on a slow cinema show.
Okay.
You got to Google this. And basically, it's like this cruise that went through like a scenic river.
Okay.
And the entire show was just like magnificent, beautiful shots of this boat going through a river.
Cool.
And it was like, people were watching it like it was like, people had like viewing parties for it. And they would just watch it. and they all celebrated it because it was
Yeah.
like the pride of whatever Scandinavian country I'm thinking of.
I mean, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That feels like it's just like putting on something in the background of YouTube, though. Feels like with slow cinema.
But they
gotta
no,
pay
but they
attention.
command your attention somehow.
Good,
Like,
okay.
things go on in it. Like there's like a little bit of a subject, that goes on in it.
I think that guy moved.
I saw some. No, we're getting off really on a tangent, but I've seen some clips of some slow that really moved me. I think side award shows, the Slow Cinema Awards,
The slowies.
the slow.
Yeah. The slowies would be game changing. I mean, me and slow cinema have rarely jived, but
Yeah.
I could certainly. I'm always intrigued. I'm like, I respect your commitment to doing this, but I can't watch them.
I'd like to see some Friday beer slow cinema.
I'd like to see somebody at Friday Beers try to watch slow cinema, and then try and not like kill themselves.
It's like a Lucy sponsored video,
Yeah.
and they got a Lucy in front of them, but they can't grab the Lucy, and they have to watch the entire thing.
As soon as they grab the Lucy, they're executed.
Yeah, Tanner takes a fucking BetMGM bat to their head. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
This was Santin Tango. You were supposed to sit down and pay attention.
Oh man, I got nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, R.I.P. Bellatar, the king of slow cinema. He died this last week.
You
so.
know more about slow cinema than I do.
I'm tapped into the world, but I don't watch it. I'm aware of my surroundings.
Pioneer of slow cinema has passed away, and I didn't know about
He
it.
passed away last year.
Wow.
Or last week.
He passed away last week.
Yeah.
How old was he?
It's like 70.
Oh, it's young.
Yeah. Satan Tango. I don't know. It's 8 hours long.
That'd be insane if like his in memoriam at the Oscars, it's just like random people who've like passed away, and then
Yeah.
it gets to him, and it's like a 50-minute clip of him.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, I am curious if he makes an appearance in that. His movies are famous, but they couldn't feel less.
He's too
The
underground.
overlap between the Oscars and him feels like there's none.
Feels slow.
Like that's past Oscars. Like that's like even past art house. Slow cinema is like it's its own world.
Yeah. It exists purely at like the graduate school level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have
And here on Elevator Pitch, speaking of clip farming.
yeah. R.I.P. Bellatar. Seriously, I've never watched one of your movies, but
Like I came for the mailbag and I stayed for the slow cinema.
I stayed for Bella. Yeah,
Podcasting kind of in a way is slow cinema.
in a big way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave you with that.
Yep.
All right. I liked our award shows.
Yeah.
See if we can make some clips out of the Clippies and the debaucheries.
Yeah. See if we can get those going this year.
All right. I guess we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully with some Marty Supreme stuff.
Yeah. We should be.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's about damn time. But until then, thank you for watching Elevator Pitch. Throw some fucking award shows in the comments.
Yeah.
Follow us on YouTube at the Elevator Pitch or at Elevator Pitch Pod, Instagram at the Elevator Pitch Pod, and on TikTok, Elevator Pitch Pod. I should start calling that out more often. Yeah.
Support your local slow cinema too,
Yeah.
if you can.
Yeah. They're not on TikTok.
No.
All right. Goodbye.